Once you understand what destiny actually is, your life completely changes. So I'm going to break it down with the Japanese words as well, because there is such a beautiful meaning, and then you will understand what actually destiny is behind of this Japanese lesson and Japanese history, and how you can actually take control of your destiny so that you can basically create your own reality, navigate you to a certain direction. Welcome to the video. My name is Nemoto, and for some of you guys who don't know me, I am a mindset coach and I'm a TEDx speaker, and then I have a couple million followers and across the social media. In this video, I'm going to teach you what destiny is. It's such a sexy word, isn't it? Destiny. And then it kind of like reminds us the romantic movie. And I think destiny is such a romantic word. And I'm a romantic person, so I like to navigate myself in a romantic way, because your life is a movie, my friend. You have to play the main role. You shouldn't be an extra. You shouldn't be an extra that is always blurry in the behind of somebody else's, right? If there's a main actor, there's always extra. There's always a sub-character, but you're the main character. So how the main character take control of their destiny? So I'm full Japanese, as far as I know, in case I'm not adapted. This is a Japanese letter, originates in China. So this letter, two different letters combined in one, it says ume, right? So it's a ume, destiny. But when you actually break it down into two letters, which is this letter alone, is and this letter is life. But when you break it down into this letter, it means deliver. This means life. So if you actually look in a different way, which we're breaking down into two different elements, that life that delivers. So when you break it these two things, it sounds like it's not a destination, but a lot of people think that destiny is a destination that we end up being. Alan Watts said this: life is not a destination. Life is about dancing. So what he means that is, life is about dancing in the moment. You don't think about the destination of the dancing. You don't think about how you want to finish the dancing when you're enjoying the dancing. If you're enjoying the dancing in the club or lounge or some sort of dancing, maybe with a partner, you're enjoying the moment, right? You don't think about, oh, how am I gonna finish it? How am I gonna end this dancing? So the life is about delivering your own life, and that is your destiny. But here's the thing, destiny is your choice. But a lot of people think that destiny is the destination, which is completely not true, and then destiny is something that you cannot control. Matter of fact, you can. But most people have a different system in this destiny. So, destiny is the that takes you to the destination. This is the direction. Destiny is the direction that takes you to the destination. And this direction is determined by the default system. So what is this default system? This system basically determines who you are as a person, your energy level, your behavioral pattern, your decision-making pattern, your emotional level, your thought process. Everything is this default system. And this is the source of your direction. Imagine you have the Google map in your car, right? You're driving the car, right? Let's write it here. Right, this is a car. Nice. It looks like a Lambo, yeah? So the Lambo doesn't look like that, but anyway, this looks like this is a Lambo, okay? Lambo. Cool. So if you have the navigation, or perhaps a Google map, or whatever that is in your Lambo, which is the direction, and then it says Hawaii. No, let's make it Tokyo, yeah? So your default system, which is this, says Tokyo. Then what does this navigation says to you? Turn left, turn right, straight, 500 meters, whatever that is. And then you will end up being Tokyo, right? Maybe the very, very specific Tokyo, which is Shibuya crossing. You know, this famous crossing. Everybody go. So if you have this default system that always says Shibuya crossing, then you're going to end up being in the Shibuya crossing. Because you, as a driver, you're always being subconscious. 96 to 98% of your decision, everything comes from your default system. So which means subconscious. So you have zero control over. So your default system says Shibuya crossing. Guess what? Every single time you end up being at Shibuya crossing. And that's as a result, you feel like the destiny is the destination. You feel like the destiny is destination, but the destiny itself is the default system. That's why it's a ume. The ume is the life that delivers. You have to change the direction so that you're not going to end up being a Shibuya crossing. But most people never really focus on this default system. If you don't change the direction, you're going to end up being the same place. The view is different. You see, when you actually, for example, when you're driving and then you made a mistake and you're supposed to turn left where you went straight, the navigation system automatically changed and now it's a different route. Guess what? Say different views, different feeling, but then you're going to end up in the exact same place. It should be a crossing. Imagine this is the where you're stuck, where you are right now. Perhaps you want to start a business. You're making like, you know, good amount of money and then you have 9 to 5, but then you're like, fuck, I really need to take a leap of faith. You will come back to exactly where you are 3 years later, my friend. Or perhaps you already started a business. You took the leap of faith, you know, like me back in the days, and then you started it, right? But then somehow you feel stuck. You're only making 10K a month and then you feel stuck. Guess what? I've been there. Because my default system every single time navigate me to 10K a month. And I was like, fuck, how can I get to the next stage? But I didn't change this default system. So even though for me it was a huge step, like I was flat broke, and then I took a leap of faith and I took being consistent about it. And then I changed my default system. My thought process, my emotional process, my decision-making pattern, and I took a different decisions. I took a leap of faith, I invested in myself, and then I started making like, you know, $3,000, $5,000, and that was the first breakthrough for me. But then afterwards, I started making 15K a month and 20K a month by changing the default system. So when I wake up, I don't tap into the old default system. New system is already built. So the new system doesn't say Tokyo. The new system doesn't say Shibuya crossing, because I don't want to be in a fucking Shibuya crossing anymore. I go to New York. So it doesn't matter. Lambo, plane, it doesn't matter. Your navigation says New York. And it will show you how it takes. You might thinking like, oh fuck, I can't get to New York by car, can I? Yeah, that's because your default system doesn't allow you to think. My new system allows me to think, New York, boom, airport. Cool, I don't need my Lambo anymore. Let me take a plane. Get on a plane, boom, New York, 12 hours later, I'm in New York. It doesn't matter where you are and then how you're gonna get there, because you cannot think that any solution with this default system. Because this default system took you exactly where you are right now. So, you're gonna need a new system which gives you the new direction that takes you to the destination, which is where you wanna get to. So that once you take control of this system in your mind, which is the neural pathway, which is the thought process, how you make a decision, your energy level. If you every single day wake up low energy, that's not because you are born to have a low energy. It's because you delivered your life in such way. Why? Because of the default system. You know, back in the days I got bullied and I became so calm and then so chill and then zen. But at the same time I was shy. right? Now, I find myself very energetic. I wake up very energetic. And of course, I'm sleepy and all that kind of stuff, but I can always tap into this default system. Now it's a default system. I'm very energetic because I created the new system and then turned into my default system by repetition, by consistency. So I became a completely different person, which means I have a completely different navigation and direction that takes me to wherever I want to get to. So now I don't go to the Shibuya crossing, I go to New York or Hawaii. My life has a different way to deliver. That's, my friend, is a destiny. So it's not about the destination you want to get to. It's how you get to the destination. Because there's a certain thing that's inevitable, which is we're going to die. So we know the fact that we are going to die, but how you want to live is the most important part. But most people don't even focus on that, because your life is just a bigger scale of every single day life, right? If you look at the last couple of hours of your life, like how did you spend? How did you feel? What's your energy level? Did you say something great? Did you motivate people? Did you lift people up? Or did you lift yourself up? Or did you talk to yourself down like a piece of shit? So that's all of them coming from default system. Even if your conscious mind wants something else, your subconscious mind doesn't want it. And your subconscious mind is literally 96 to 98% of your life. Which means if you don't change default system, you have the direction, you have the system to take you to the Shibuya crossing, which is exactly where you are. Even if you take the different route, it will take you to the Shibuya crossing, no matter what. It's just you're destined to be where you are over and over and over again. So how are you going to change it? You have to focus on what kind of system that you want to create within you. Do you want to feel energetic? Do you want to feel positive? Or do you want to think positive? Or do you want to take action that is actually uncomfortable, that makes you proud? Whatever that is, you now know consciously, yeah, like I want to feel positive, I want to feel good, I want to feel the energy within me, right? I want to be extroverted. Cool. So your default system doesn't matter. Who you have been doesn't really mean shit, because this only takes you to where you are right now or where you don't want to be. So now what your focus is that I want to be the person like that. I want to be a person with this new system, which makes me feel good, which thinking positive, I found everything beautiful and I can manifest a lot of things. And I have lots of friends and I have lots of money. You know, I'm a successful coach. I can charge $5,000 and I can help people and etc. I change people's lives. Cool. So if your default system doesn't say that, so you have to first consciously use your conscious mind, which is 2 to 4%. Build a new system in your mind. Be consistent about it until it becomes a default system. And once it becomes a default system, it will take you to where you want to get to. With that said, if you're ready to take a leap of faith, if you're ready to get to the next level, then you can apply from the link in the description to work with me personally, and let's find out if we're a good fit for working together. And also, if you like the video, if you like what I talk about, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and then also leave a comment below. And if you don't like the video, don't worry about it. But if you do, I really genuinely appreciate your support. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.